if you are new to dialysis and you are looking for transplant, there's two people that you should probably talk to. Don't talk to the tech. Don't talk to the nurse. There are two people in a dialysis center that you need to specifically speak with: the social worker and the nephrologist. So every dialysis center has a nephrologist that does the rounds there. Now it goes a little bit further than that. So if you are interested in transplant, you're in dialysis center, you're new to all of this, you have to stress that you want information for a transplant. You need to stress this to them. Listen, I am interested in transplant. Don't take no for an answer, because they're just going to try to blow you off or dismiss you. If you are in a dialysis center and you're like, listen, I don't want this to be my life, I want to explore my options, don't be so diplomatic about it. Now, I'm not saying you got to be rude, but just the next time the nephrologist is doing his rounds, the next time you see the social worker, I'm interested in transplant, I'm serious about this, I need the information, what can I do? And if they're just like, well, you got then, you know, if you're having a conversation with the nurse or a tech and you're just like, hey, listen, I'm interested in transplant, and they're just giving you the hims and the hums and well, I don't know, hold on, let me stop you right there. Let me speak to the social worker. Okay? And if they don't have the information for the social worker, oh, I don't know where she's gonna be, blah blah blah. Okay, let me stop you right there. When's the doctor doing the rounds? And you need to have a hard discussion with the doctor and look him in his eyes, look them in their eyes, him, her, whoever, and say, this is what I want, and I need you to facilitate this request. I need whatever information I need. I need whatever information about whatever transplant centers are near me that I can be on their list. I want this to happen. Do not let them dissuade you from this. Now, it's very important to always remember, because this is the mistake I made. Don't go into a dialysis center making enemies. Right? If you got a little bit of beef with the technician or the nurse, okay, whatever. But you don't want to be going in there making enemies of the people that are going to help you. That was the mistake that I made. But you need to show them that you're serious about this. And it's more than just asking for that information. You also got to follow through. So if you're asking them for the information for transplant, you got to be willing to make the necessary sacrifices, steps, and requirements in order to facilitate you getting a transplant. They're going to, because they're looking at you like, okay, well, this guy asked me for the information for transplant. He was all angry about it. He got the information, but now he's not taking his binders. He's not watching his weight. He's not doing this. He's not doing this. He's not going to the doctor. He's not getting his eye checked. He's not doing anything. He doesn't manage his diabetes. He's not doing anything that would facilitate me wanting to help him, or helping him, even if they don't want to get this transplant. So the onus is on both sides. I'm not an entire patient sympathizer, but I'm not an entire staff sympathizer too. It's got to be on both sides, right? You got to incentivize them with your words. You got to communicate that this is what you want, and then it's part of it is on you. You got to do the legwork. You got to put that work in. When I told them that I wanted a transplant, I wanted a transplant more than anything, I need that information, I was dead serious about that, and I was willing to make those sacrifices and make those accommodations to facilitate that transplant. I was already doing it before it even got to that point. So when transplant came, I was ready. Right? They're not going to slow down or make accommodations for you if you're not ready. They're going to skip over you and they're going to go to the next patient, because there's always a next patient. And you don't want to give them any excuse or reason to move on past you.